everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you guys want to see how I created this makeup look, definitely keep on watching. I hope that you enjoy the video. Alright guys, we're gonna attempt this video again because the first time I filmed this video, my camera was acting up and it was making a really annoying noise, and I didn't want to put you guys through that. I figured it out myself and we got it all settled, hopefully. Let's get into the reason why I clicked on this video. For those who don't know, I am a makeup artist, so I feel like I do have a couple tricks up my sleeve that I've learned over the years. And it's really just so crazy to me that makeup isn't common knowledge to everybody. Like, there is a lot of girls who don't really know how to do their makeup. So I feel like it would be really good to come on here and tell you guys really what I tell my clients, because they always are so thankful that I share this information with them, because they're like, I would have never known. So this depends on your skin type, but my skin type is dry. I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. You want to go like heavy with this because your base is the most important part of your makeup. If you don't have a nice base, no matter what product you use, it's just not gonna look nice on top of it. You just want to make sure first that you are exfoliated. You want your face to be nice and clear of dead skin. So now that my face is hydrated, next I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender Skin Tint. I die for this stuff. It's just amazing. It's not a foundation, so it has a lot of hydrating and beneficial ingredients for your skin in this product. I like to go in with a brush and kind of just buff this out. You can always layer this if you don't have enough coverage. Since I have nowhere to go today, I'm not going to go crazy with it. Now I'll just go in with a beauty blender and make sure everything is really pushed into the skin. Okay, and then next I'll go in with any concealer, really. I love the Dior one. It's super lightweight. Products can really emphasize your texture, so if you're somebody that has textured skin, I would definitely go towards hydrating and very thin products rather than using thick ones and trying to cover up your texture, because makeup just lays on top of your skin. I learned the hard way. I used to pile foundation on my face before like really learning about how foundation works. I kind of just put it in these places. I'm contouring my face to my face shape. I'm trying to look more lifted. I feel like, as you could see, it's already giving that effect. That's why you need to really learn your face shape and know how to contour it. You can look up on Google, there's like charts online to figure out what face shape you have and how to contour it. And I'm sure it's on TikTok too. I like to just focus all the highlighting in the center of my face. So now I'm concealed. Now I'll go in with my Rare Beauty contour stick, which I love. My makeup is not the same without cream contour. Like, you need it. If you don't use it, you need to. It elevates your makeup so much. You could just take any brush. I like to use the Real Techniques brush in 450. I just started using this one. I'm still trying it out, but I think I like it so far. Any dense brush will work. You want to add in contour to your face wherever the sun would naturally hit your face. Where would it be casting a shadow? And that would be right here in your contour area. So we want to just mimic that effect so we look like we're sun-kissed and bronzed. Try to go in with tapping motions. I find that when I'm doing my clients, tapping motions is definitely better because it makes the makeup that's underneath it stay. If you were to drag and go like this back and forth, the layer that's underneath it is gonna probably get messed up. You could do like a little pulling, but no like back and forth. I don't think that that would be so good. For here, you could just go messy with it. And then my nose. So people usually contour their nose like this way, but I like to do like the bottom of my nose and like right here. I think it kind of gives like a little button nose effect. And then around my forehead. So now we are contoured, concealed. Now I like to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury blush in the shade Pinkasm. And I'll just put this like right here. So shiny and pretty. I'm just obsessed with it, and I just bounce it in with a blender. You want to do all of your cream products before any powder touches your face, because powder and cream just don't mix well. So now we are ready to go in with powder. Any harsh lines, you want to just go in now and blend out before you go in with the powder. My favorite powder is the Laura Mercier pink powder. It's in the shade Rose. I find that pink powder is just a game changer. If you have been watching me, you know that I am obsessed with the Kim Kardashian powder, and it did have a pink undertone, which is probably why I was obsessed with it, and it just like didn't make my skin dry, which powder normally does. But as we know, she stopped making it and I was very devastated about it, so I've been on the hunt to find a good pink undertone powder, and I found it, so I'm very happy about that. It has like this beautiful highlighting effect, so I kind of like to just cut here and just really go in. And the amount of powder that you use is totally based on how dry your skin is or how oily your skin is. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty bronzer in the shade Island Ting. You want to get like a really good amount on there, and same motion as before, we want to just tap it into our skin instead of pulling or dragging. I just put the bronzer wherever I put the cream bronzer, so it's kind of just to set the cream bronzer pretty much and make sure that it's not moving. Next is blush. I use the Benefit Cosmetics blush in the shade Krista. It looks like this really neon pink, and it is neon, but if you just go in with a light hand, it looks very pretty. I don't know what made me even pick this up in the first place because it looks so scary, but I just gave it a try, and now like this is my go-to blush. Now I like to go in with the Jaclyn Hill translucent powder. It's just like a little pressed powder. I just go in and just highlight all the areas that kind of got lost in the bronzer. I always have to wipe my eyebrows because my makeup gets in them and it literally ruins my day. I'll go in with the REM Beauty eyebrow gel. I used to use the Anastasia brow freeze, but it would just make my brows a really weird color, so now I use this one, and it's so cool. The applicator, it's like a sponge on this side and then it's spiky on the other side, so the product gets absorbed into the sponge side, and you just go and apply it to your brows and then switch it over to the other side so you could brush it through. If you do want like a lifted look, if that's like your goal when you're doing makeup, I would definitely suggest flicking the eyebrow gel like upwards to make sure that your eyebrows are also giving you that lifted effect by having the hairs kind of like sticking up. Now I will move on to the eyes, and I use this little color pop. It's called Feeling Coconutty, and it's a pressed powder palette. It has 2 glitters and 2 mattes, and then I'll just use the matte brown shade in this palette with a little angled brush. And this is Morphe M165, and you just want to really saturate the brush in the powder. You could use a little mirror. I'm gonna come closer so you guys can see. So you want to start along with your waterline on the bottom. You want to make it go as if it was connected. So you just want to draw the line right there and kind of just use a very light hand and just flick it outwards like that. So that's kind of where you want to start. Make sure that you like the angle and everything. Then you're gonna go back in, get some more product, and just start filling it in from the bottom and just drag it to the center. And you could just keep repeating that until you get the desired thickness that you want. So this is kind of how I like it to look. I'll drag it over a little bit to the center of my eye, but I won't go too far because I kind of want it to have the effect that it's more dramatic over here, not really over here. And then you could take your finger and kind of just drag it outward to make it a little more soft. So yeah, this is what we're working with. And really make sure that you're stamping it in because you don't want to have a gap between your eyelashes and the wing. So I just did the other one quickly off camera, and don't go crazy if they're not like perfectly symmetrical. You're gonna just put mascara on after and it's gonna cover it up. I'll go in with the sparkly shade. I'll just take it on my finger and just place it really just on the inner corner and kind of drag it out a little bit to the center. And now I like to go in with the NYX Jumbo eye pencil, and it's just the white shade. I think it's Milk. Yeah. And I like to just lightly do it on the bottom, like nothing crazy, nothing too dramatic, but it kind of just opens up your eye a little bit, literally just like that. And now for my favorite part, mascara. You need an eyelash curler. It is so life-changing. I've been using this forever, but it really makes all the difference. You kind of just link into it, make sure all of my eyelashes are in there, and you want to like really get in there. I kind of like feel the placement and I know when it feels like it's good. It kind of hurts, like that's when you know. And I'll do this for like 30 seconds, honestly. I like the longer the better. Depends if I'm in a rush or not. My eyelashes usually fall straight and that's why I need to curl them so badly. The Tartelette tubing mascara, and I find that this mascara like really makes my eyelashes stay for the most part. It's not as good as waterproof mascara, but it gets the job done. And then I'll go a little bit on the bottom too. So as you can see, there's a major difference in my eyes. And a little trick if you get mascara on your eyelids is you take a little spoolie, an eyebrow brush, and you just go in and it comes right off so easy. Moving on to lips. I like to use Soar lip liner from MAC. I cannot do my makeup without it. If I don't use this color, my makeup is just like completely thrown off. So that's why it's like a little nub. But I've been using this one for years and years and I swear by it. For this, I like to round out my Cupid's bow. I don't like to define it. That's just my preference. I find that it gives you like a pouty look, which I love. That's where I start. Kind of just like filling that in right there. I only overline the Cupid's bow and then for the rest I just follow my lip line. Pretty much just like that. And then same for the bottom. And then to lighten it up a bit, I'll use the Buxom Lip Plumper in the shade White Russian and just apply that to the center of my lips. And then you'll have something like this. Perfect color. I love the way it looks with my skin tone and I feel like it just really elevates the look. Now's the time where you could go in and just make sure everything is perfect and how you want it, and then you could go in with the setting spray. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is an OG. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm gonna take these out. This is literally just what I do every day, and then depending on where I'm going, I'll just like apply more of it or less of it, whatever the case may be. Let me show you in different lighting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more uploads. If you guys use any of my tips and tricks that I provided in this video, or even the products that I used, please let me know in the comments how you like them and if it made a difference in your makeup. Oh, and also let me know what videos you guys want to see next, because I feel like I have so many ideas to film but I don't know which ones you guys want. I will see you guys in the next one.